15,000 is the potential payday. And they're off and racing for the Kingdom of Bahrain Sun Chariot Stakes. Now, mentioned there might not be that much pace early on. There is not. Halfway to Heaven does lead, as she did in the Nassau, being pestered by Barshiba through the first furlong. In third place races Darjina, the green sleeves now with the noseband ahead of the grey Nahoodh. Heaven Sent with the white-faced blue cap on the far side with Harvest Queen. Then comes Visit, held up for Stoso, the white cap now of Spacious. And also towards the rear is Listen. So Barshiba is now ensuring that it's not a cakewalk out in front for Halfway to Heaven, and these two now rather eyeballing each other, and the pace increases as a result. In third is Darjina ahead of Nahoodh. Then comes Heaven Sent, who races in fifth. From Visit's pink cap, then Harvest Queen. Festoso just being bumped along towards the rear of the field, dropping towards the back with Spacious white cap, and still Listen travels well enough. As out in front, Halfway to Heaven with Barshiba, who's hung over towards this near side, is still relatively close. Darjina now disputes second with Barshiba. Nahoodh races in fourth place with Heaven Sent. Then comes the pink cap of Visit. Spacious is beginning to improve amongst horses as they make their way with 2.5 furlongs to race now in the Sun Chariot. Halfway to Heaven, being pressed now by Darjina in the noseband. Nahoodh, then Heaven Sent, still staying on Visit. Spacious was forced to change course there, a check of the momentum, and it's Halfway to Heaven out in the centre. Darjina bidding to try and break this run of seconds, still has about a length or so to find the rail to help. Halfway to Heaven and Darjina. Visit runs on into third. Halfway to Heaven is still just in front from Darjina on the run to the line. It's Halfway to Heaven, another Group 1 for Aidan O'Brien. Seamie Heffernan Halfway to Heaven. Darjina second again. Visit was third. Spacious, who might have finished a bit closer with a clear run. Then Heaven Sent back in fifth place. So Halfway to Heaven, who'd finished third to Zakava in the French Guineas, pays her a compliment, but in the process beats Princess Zara Aga Khan's Darjina once again into second in a Group 1. Sixth time she's finished second in a Group 1 this year. Halfway to Heaven, who was pestered marginally by Barshiba for the early pace, but still had more than enough in reserve as Aidan O'Brien closes in still further on that record number of Group 1 successes in a season. And Halfway to Heaven, winner of the Irish Guineas, winner of the Nassau, has now won the Sun Chariot to contribute 3 to that total.
It isn't often an Aidan O'Brien horse is a great result for the layers, but this is colossal for them. Halfway to Heaven, 6-1, 11-2, 5 and 9-2 this morning. Touch 9-1 on the course returned. The 8-1, fifth choice of the punters, Halfway to Heaven. And Floors Darjina, who never looked like getting up, returned in the end. The 11-10 favourite, Barry Dennis's Bismarck, is sunk again. And the bottom one is third Visit, sent off at 20-1. Ireland win this for the second time. Dressed to Thrill for Dermot World, 11-8 favourite 6 years ago. Halfway to Heaven for Ireland and O'Brien. As I said, the bookmaker's absolutely delighted. Jamie Heffernan aboard goes and floors the gamble of the day on Darjina.